You're here because you filled out a survey about a guy. And there's good news. This guy scored an A minus. He is a very good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He is more talk than action when it comes to his career. While he might impress you with smart ideas and exciting dreams, he struggles to turn plans into real results. If you're hoping for stability or want a partner who sets and achieves big goals, he may leave you waiting and wishing.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When problems come up at work, he's more likely to break down than bounce back. You may notice he gets upset quickly, sometimes losing his temper or reacting with strong emotions that can feel intense. He isn't good at putting disappointment behind him or bravely facing setbacks.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work usually find him pleasant because he is polite and friendly, but respect doesn't always follow. Though he keeps things smooth on the surface, he can get worked up and emotional over small problems, which might make some coworkers uncomfortable. He's more likely to be liked for casual chats than trusted with big responsibilities.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He'll be happy for you and won't feel insecure about your achievements. He's friendly and enjoys seeing others do well, especially people he cares about. If you start moving ahead quickly, you won't have to worry about him making you feel small or trying to compete.
What if you start earning more than him?
No, he won't secretly resent you or feel insecure if you earn more than him. He's not caught up in comparing paychecks or feeling threatened by your success. You don't have to worry about hidden bitterness or arguments over money.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He tends to spend money without much planning or caution. You might see him buying things on impulse, enjoying treats or experiences, even if they aren't really needed. You might have to take the lead in managing finances to keep things steady and secure for both of you.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He likes to enjoy life, even if it means stretching his budget or showing off a little. Sometimes he'll buy things or go out just to keep up appearances, wanting others to see him as successful and fun. This can lead to him spending more than he should or acting like he has more money than he really does.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is open handed, often generous with both his time and money. If someone needs help or wants to enjoy something together, he's quick to pitch in or share without worrying too much about the cost. He likes making people happy and doesn't hold back from giving, sometimes even when he should be more careful.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and honest about money and isn't the type to hide things or control the purse strings. If you ask him about expenses or where the money goes, he'll tell you without making a fuss or keeping secrets. He doesn't like arguments and wants things to feel easy and relaxed between you.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared and won't expect you to do everything alone. He likes to keep things pleasant and avoids arguments, so he's willing to help out if you ask, especially for tasks that keep the home cozy and nice. You might have to remind him sometimes since he isn't strict about routines or very organized.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's willing to help with chores and diapers, not just stand back and supervise you. While he may need reminders and isn't always the most organized, he will try to pitch in when something needs doing. He likes to keep things light and happy at home, so he doesn't mind rolling up his sleeves, especially if you ask him directly.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He doesn't naturally try to deeply understand your side and is more likely to argue to make sure his point is heard. When feeling challenged, he can get emotional and focus on defending himself rather than listening carefully. You'll often see him wanting to win the argument rather than calmly exploring both sides.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he might say things that hurt your feelings or act a bit dramatic. He doesn't usually get aggressive or threatening, but his emotions can spill out in sharp words or raised voices. Still, during the moment, you might feel surprised by how strong his reactions can be.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he does get angry quickly and can be very emotional, especially when things don't go his way or he feels criticized. This is something you need to take seriously. It's not just a small quirk to be ignored. Strong, unpredictable anger can make everyday life heavy and stressful, even if he apologizes soon after.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry, but it doesn't always come easily. Sometimes his first reaction will be to blame you or the situation rather than accept his own mistakes right away. Don't expect quick responsibility, but over time he does try to make things right, even if it takes a little nudging.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
He will respect your boundaries and he understands that no means no. He doesn't want to create trouble or make you uncomfortable. So if you are clear and direct about what you want or don't want, he's likely to listen and step back. Even though he can get emotional at times, he values harmony and won't push you to do things you don't agree to. If you ever feel uneasy, speaking up firmly will help keep things respectful and you won't have to worry about him crossing lines or ignoring your wishes.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, he's the kind of man who might take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He can get emotional and may feel hurt or rejected, even if you have a good reason. Be ready for some drama, but not for anger or disrespect. He just needs a bit of comfort.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He values kindness and being polite, so he won't use your personal secrets or intimate experiences to hurt or embarrass you later. Even when upset, he's not the type to cross that line or try to shame you in front of others.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is friendly and easily charms people, but he's not someone who looks around when he's committed. While he enjoys lively conversations and making others smile, he isn't quick to start something with other women behind your back. You won't have to worry much about cheating, though he does like being social.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he's not over possessive or suspicious. He enjoys attention and wants you to feel close, but he doesn't act jealous or try to control what you do. If you need space or independence, he's comfortable with that and won't hold you back.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature isn't a sign of a controlling personality. He wants you to feel safe and cared for, but he doesn't try to run your life or set strict rules. He's not likely to demand where you go, what you wear, or who you see.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and won't expect you to do everything alone. He enjoys sharing responsibilities, especially when it comes to moments that are fun or involve being with the kids. With gentle reminders, he'll work alongside you to create a happy home together.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
He's likely to lose his temper when the kids mess up or get upset. His emotions can get the best of him, and you might see him react quickly by raising his voice or getting dramatic. If you want a peaceful approach to mistakes, you may have to step in and help everyone calm down.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and as your own person. He's happy for you to succeed and enjoys seeing you balance family with your own dreams or interests. You can expect him to encourage you and celebrate your efforts both at home and outside.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who will suddenly ask you to quit your career after having a child. He's genuinely happy to see you do well, and he prefers teamwork and sharing responsibilities. Even after you become a mother, he will support your wish to keep working or follow your dreams.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will mostly act polite on the surface rather than show deep warmth to your parents right away. He knows how to use good manners and will be friendly, but true affection may take time to grow. You'll see him greeting them with respect, keeping conversations pleasant, and doing his best to avoid any awkwardness. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he is likely to get upset quickly, which can make things feel a bit worse before they get better. Instead of staying calm, he might react with strong emotions, raising his voice, becoming dramatic, or feeling hurt. He doesn't mean to add trouble, but his reactions can make tense moments even harder to manage.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
Yes, he's the kind of man who may act modern and open with you, but still expect you to be a traditional, supportive wife when relatives are around. He likes to keep peace and avoid drama, so he may ask you to follow family customs or behave a certain way to fit in with others, even if he's more relaxed in private. Sometimes you'll find him switching between friendly and formal depending on who's present.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he's more likely to stay out of it rather than strongly take your side or theirs. He dislikes arguments and prefers to keep things peaceful. So you might see him acting neutral and trying to calm the situation instead of picking a fight. If you need him to stand firm with you, you'll have to talk about it clearly and ask for his backup.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He's not really a mummy's boy, but he does care deeply about keeping peace in the family. If there's a conflict with his mother, he won't rush to take her side blindly, but he also won't jump into your corner without thinking things through. If you want him to support you clearly, you'll need to talk and explain how you feel.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He's not likely to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He understands the need for privacy and tries to keep sensitive matters just between you and him. You can feel safe that most of your personal matters will stay private.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Overall, that is why this guy scored an A minus. He's a very good guy. Being in a relationship with this man means each day can feel lively and full of warmth, but also a bit unpredictable. He enjoys sharing happy moments, spending time together, and bringing fun into your life.